What is up, Reapers? Welcome back to the cemetery. Today I'm going to be debuting my 2.0 model and some new assets I got, and then we're going to play Monster Hunter. As you can tell, I have a new bedroom for just chatting. It's got a wolf, got my family. It's in a cemetery because you know that's where I live. It does some other things, like it's got weights, got a nice little chair, and stuff like that. But yeah, so what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna debut the model, the new outfit, do an actual kind of debut. It's a stuffed one, but it'll work. And then we will play some more Monster Hunter afterwards. Forewarned with the model, I forgot to save all my settings. And since I forgot to save all my settings, it's a little janky with its movement. But I will have that fixed before next stream, just because I didn't want to be late today. Alright, so let me... Alright, let me bring the model onto the screen. As you, let me make myself bigger. Ooh. As you can see, I got my little boots still, and I got my sweatpants. Then we got the cloak, and my tail actually waves back and forth now. More cloak, more cloak. I got my little logo on the cloak now. As you can see, I move a lot, which I gotta adjust. I got a scythe still. And there's my face. Now if I can get myself to look straight, which I've been having issues with. I still have the scar, obviously. Let me zoom in for you guys. Let's see. I still have the scar if I can get my face to stop jerking back and forth. And I got my ears, and I got my hair, and I got a lot of movement. I got a lot of movement now. It's so nice. Look, woo! I can move my head side to side. I can move my body. Like if you look at the, where is it? Zoom myself out. Look, my cape billows, and my tail moves back and forth. I got a lot more movement. Along with that, let's start with this. So with my scythe, I can toggle it on and off now, which is nice for certain games because I want to be on the left instead of the right. So now I can turn the scythe off and I can be on the left side of the screen. Hi Remy, welcome. I'm going over the model and the new stuff I have with it. Let's see. So we got the scythe. I have two hairstyles now. So we got the normal one. And then we got this one. A little bit different. Kind of similar. A little different. But I like this one the best. My ears are toggleable, but they'll always be on. We got an angry face. We got a scared face for when I play scary games because I hate them. My tail is toggleable, but the tail will also always be on. But I will show y'all. Toggleable. Let's see. Horror soon. I have a couple horror games I gotta platinum and knockouts achievement wise, so soon. Let's see. Ooh, I can use my hood. I can now put up a hood. I also have a beanie because I normally wear a beanie when I'm home and when I'm out. And then I have, thank you. I like the background too. It took me a while to find somebody to make it actually. Then I have a new outfit. So we got my boots still and my pants. But then we got my belt buckle and my abs. as well as my tattoos. Ow! And then we got my jacket with the wolf symbol. And, yeah. The Witcher belt. Yeah, it is the Witcher belt. So the tattoos are based off my actual tattoos that I have in real life. And the pants, the jacket, and the hoodie, or the beanie are essentially what I wear in real life all the time. So I kind of went with a more casual feel with this of what I actually wear. I can also do a hood with this one. So I have a hood toggle with both of my models. And what I will not be showing a lot on here because it might get me banned, I can go shirtless. Shirt back on. I'm not trying to get banned, but I can go shirtless. Hi, Crispy. Bad timing. Really bad timing, Crispy. I know. But yeah, it's my second outfit for the model. I got a lot of movement, but I forgot to save the settings, so my movement's kind of off right now. But it'll be fixed by the next stream. But since I wanted to do a proper debut, I will pull up my display capture. Bam. Let me adjust this real quick. Yes, PowerPoint, because I don't know how to do anything other than PowerPoint. All right, so name, Creamsicle, as everybody knows. Nickname, I didn't give myself this nickname, everybody just tends to use it. It is Creamy, sadly. My age, I'm 28. In my occupation, I'm a wolf reaper. As you can tell, I'm a wolf, but when people piss me off, I go into reaper form. Location, cemetery near you. You don't need to know which cemetery, in a cemetery somewhere. Hobbies, I like reading, anime, video games obviously, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, working out, and hiking. Hiking is one of my favorite things to do in my downtime. If I actually lived somewhere where I could hike. Where I currently live, hiking is not really a big option, but I do love hiking. For languages, I know English. I am fluent in English. I know a tiny bit of Spanish to where I can read it, speak it, and write it for a tiny bit. More understand than anything else. And then Japanese, kind of the same way. I can understand it, but I cannot read it. Or not read it. I cannot write it and I cannot speak it very well, but I can understand it. Some of my common likes. I love sports. Used to be a big sports guy. I still am. I still play some basketball, and then I bowl a lot. I like gaming, obviously. I do like traveling a decent amount. I love rain and rainy days. I think they're amazing and wonderful. Hold on, let me toggle my scythe back off. I like hoodies, as you can tell, with my outfit. And I like big booties. It might be my one flaw in life. I really like big booties. So, usually if I'm not on stream or at work, I'm on Instagram and I'm looking at booties. I like me booties. Dislikes now. Dump truck. Yes, Crispy, the dump truck. I love the dump truck. It is my one weakness, probably. That might be how, you know what? I would love to suffocate from a dump truck. That would be the best way to go out, in all honesty. Some of my dislikes. I don't like the cold, the extreme cold. It's horrible. I don't like the extreme heat. It's also horrible. So I just don't like anything that's not in the middle. No banning of me. Leave me alone, Crispy. I don't like shirts, as you can tell. My man is not wearing a shirt. He is wearing a hoodie. And I don't like scary games. I'll play scary games. I don't like them. I don't like jump scares. Like, sometimes I almost pee myself. I hate scary games. I like scary movies, but I don't like scary games. I think it's because I'm in the seat and I'm behind the character, and then I might accidentally break something if I get scared shitless. Types of content I'll be doing. Obviously, I like gaming, so I'll be doing gaming. I'm gonna be doing a lot more speed runs probably soon. Stray was the recent one we did, but I'll be doing a lot more challenges. I recently did the Deathless Sly Cooper run. That was a fun challenge, even though it took me 9 hours. So we'll attempt some more of them. I like to do quizzes, like random quizzes. So team quizzes, so like football, basketball type quizzes, countries of the world, stuff like that. I like to rage at games. Doesn't matter what game it is. I will probably rage once in a while. Let's see. My most rage-inducing games was Apex, TFT, and Phasmophobia had me in a rage one time. So yeah. And then achievement hunting. I'm a big achievement hunter. In my off time, that's a lot of the times what I'm doing. If I'm playing video games, is I'm looking to do achievements. So PlayStation achievements and Steam achievements are the main ones for me. I don't really have a lot of Xbox games, so I haven't really done a lot of Xbox achievements. But mainly PlayStation and what's it called? PlayStation and Steam are where I'm trying to do achievements. So next slide. Now, some of my favorite stuff. Anime. I love Kill la Kill, 86, Bleach, and Fairy Tail. I do not want to hear any Fairy Tail slander in my chat. I don't care what you say. Fairy Tail is a great show. No slander of Fairy Tail. Kill la Kill is my favorite of all time. It's done by Studio Trigger, and I think Studio Trigger makes absolute bangers when it comes to anime. Don't boo Fairy Tail, Crispy. No booing a Fairy Tail. Yeah, Kill la Kill, Studio Trigger, amazing. I think Studio Trigger's had one bad... Thank you. Kill la Kill is amazing. I really want to get a Ryoko statue. I just don't have one yet. Oh shoot, Jesus. Thanks, Storm, for the follow too. Oh, welcome to the cemetery. Studio Trigger, bangers all around. They have one that I don't like. It's the one anime they tried to adapt from a manga called When Supernatural Battles Become Commonplace. I don't like it. I think it's the only anime I really don't like. But other than that, Studio Trigger, banger animations. Great anime, no matter what. 86 has been added to this list recently. I think within the last year I added 86. But Bleach and Fairy Tail all the way up there. I need to watch the new seasons of the 1,000 Year Blood War arc from Bleach and the 100-Year Quest for Fairy Tail. I haven't watched either one of them, but that is on my list. Some of my favorite movies. You might not know two of them. The Newsies is my all-time favorite, followed up by Warrior and iRobot. The Newsies is a musical from 1996, starring Christian Bale. It's about the... kind of hard to explain, but it's a musical. I like some musicals, and The Newsies is one of the ones that I enjoy a lot. Warrior is a fighting movie. It's got Tom Hardy in it. It's about two brothers who fight each other for some money, a UFC tournament. And then iRobot, Will Smith movie. Great movie. One of my favorite Will Smith movies. Video games. Now, I've played a lot of video games, but I think my two favorites of all time are Mercenaries on the PlayStation 2 and Assassin's Creed 4. I've played a lot of Assassin's Creed games. I still think 4 is the best. Originally, I did not like it because of all the ship combat, but the ship combat grew on me within the last few years. And I really like it. And Mercenaries, I don't think anything will ever beat Mercenaries for me. And that is one of my favorite games of all time. There's so much to do in it, so much time to kill. You could replay it at least 3 different times because there's 3 different characters you can start with. Like, it's a great game. Favorite books. I used to be a very avid reader. I still am to a certain extent, but some of my favorite books are Cryptid Hunters, Really good book. And then the Percy Jackson series, which is how I got into Greek and Roman mythology and all of them. Favorite sports teams: Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Rays, Tampa Bay Lightning, and Miami Heat. So obviously you can tell I'm probably from Florida. I lived near Tampa for the first 18 years of my life. Yes, Greek mythology. I love Greek mythology. What can I go into? Some of the tattoos actually on my character model. Actually, they're all mythology based. So if we do, I don't want to get. Fuck it. So the tattoo on the left side of my body, on the arm, is Fenrir. Stop saying band, is Fenrir. Norse mythology. The chest is Skull and Hati from Norse. And then the one on the right is Wepawit, which is Egyptian. On my actual self, I have a couple more. I have a Japanese Okami, Wolf Okami for the Japanese mythology. I have, where is it? I have King Lycoan for Rome, or for Greek mythology, because he was the first werewolf. And then I have Morgana, which is Celtic, the Celtic werewolf, or the Celtic wolf god, or goddess. And in Greek mythology, you get me into it, I can talk about it for days. But yeah, we can talk about it, Crispy. I'm really into mythology, Egyptian, Greek, Norse, Roman, any mythology I'm really into. But yeah, like I was saying, favorite sports team, I am from Florida. I lived there for 18 years of my life. Obviously, I love every Tampa team. There is no Tampa basketball team, so I like the Miami Heat. Yeah. For my favorite foods, I like a majority of foods, a wide variety, but my favorites are fried chicken, tacos, and curry. I don't care what type of curry. I like curry in general. I like spice. Indian curry, very good. Korean curry is pretty good, so is Japanese curry. Out of the three, Indian curry is my favorite, but curry in general is delicious. And a fun fact about certain curries is a lot of curries, or Indian curries, were actually made in England. But because they were using Indian spices, everybody thinks they're from India. For music, I am somebody who listens to every type of music out there. Doesn't matter what it is. If you look at my playlist on my phone or my Spotify, I got German music, Japanese, Korean, South African, American. I listen to every type of music. But my favorites are rap, alternative rock, and EDM for rap. I like Eminem. He's my favorite, followed by J. Cole. Alternative rock, big Linkin Park fan, favorite band of all time. 3 Days Grace, Three Doors Down, Volbeat. Volbeat's more of a hard rock, but Five Finger Death Punch, Shine Down, all of those bands I love. And then EDM, I just like EDM in general. For cartoon crushes, and probably where my weakness comes in, I liked, as a kid, Lola Bunny, Chigo, and Raven. As you can tell, that's probably where my love of toxic women came from. Like, look at them. Look at them right there. Look at all three of them. Beautiful women. And that's probably why I like toxic women. Don't care what anybody says. Chigo, great character. Raven, amazing character. Deserved to be with Beast Boy. And Lola Bunny, only in Space Jam 1. Space Jam 2 Lola Bunny is a disgrace, and I will never watch that ever again. Only Space Jam 1 Lola Bunny. They destroyed her in Space Jam 2. It makes me upset. Upsets me a lot, in all honesty. Destroy Lola Bunny like that. Alright, so some of my hashtags. For fan art, is hashtag sickle art. For my not safe for work art, yes, Space Jam 2 with LeBron James. It is a horrible freaking movie. Disgusting movie. Horrible movie. Don't watch it, Crispy. I was forced to watch it. They destroyed everything, and freaking Lola Bunny was massacred. Never again. Got me on a tangent. Fan art, sickle art. My not safe for work art is cream filled, obviously. My Oshi marks are gonna be a wolf and a skull. And the fan name currently is Reapers. I've been debating changing it. Currently it's Reapers. I was thinking about calling my fans the Cream Pies, but we're gonna leave it at Reapers for now. Maybe later I'll do a poll or something like that to see if people would like it to be changed to the Cream Pies or if we can keep it at the Reapers. But as of right now, we are sticking with the Reapers. Alright, let's see. Some of my goals. First thing, obviously, I want to build a community. I like talking to people once I get over my social anxiety. And I like to make weird dark humor jokes, and people who get my dark humor, it's always fun. Crispy knows I have dark humor. I tend to bring it out during D&D and stuff like that, so I just love to play games with people and produce my dark humor. Some of my other goals, I want to do collabs with people. Obviously, there's certain collabs. I collab with Crispy quite often, and I've collabed with Remy a couple times. But here's like the bigger people I would love to collab with. The first one's Nags. I've been watching Nags for years. I think he's a great content creator. He likes to shine light on VTubers as well, and I honestly just love his content. I also like how he does like endurance week challenges and stuff like that, and that's kind of where I got my challenges from, and stuff like that. Zentreya. I feel like Zentreya is a god gamer. Don't care what anybody says. Zentreya is a god gamer, and I would love to collab with her to beat her or attempt to beat her in a game, because I think she is the best VTube gamer out there. Maybe other than the only one who's probably better than her at FPS, it would be Doki Bird, and then Haruka is better at Mario Party. But other than that, Zen is a god gamer in like all aspects. Some others, Fifi. I listened to Fifi when she used to do the radio channel before she actually streams with her model all the time. So I would just love to collab with somebody I've been watching or listening to at least for a long time. Kirsch, just because she's kind of crazy, and I love her Bostonian accent. And then Yanni, who's relatively new, but she does wild challenges, and I would love to collab with her because of how wild her actual challenges are. My next thing is I want to make covers of songs. They're not going to be good covers. They're going to be weird songs. The reason I put the You're Pretty thing on the screen is because that's who I want to cover. The dude makes songs that are just wild and out there. I want to change the lyrics to the songs a little bit and tailor them, but I just want to make covers of those, just have fun with it. I don't have a great singing voice, but I feel like I can just have fun with the cover and produce something funny at the same time. I want to become fluent in Spanish and Japanese. I've been trying for years to become fluent in Spanish. How long have I been taking? I've been taking Spanish for like 8 years. Eventually I need to become fluent in it. I just need to stop wasting time and actually dig deep with it. And then Japanese, I lived in Japan for 2 years, so I learned a little bit there, but I haven't been able to fully implement it into my life yet. Gaming tournaments wise, I want to participate in some gaming tournaments, so like Apex gaming tournaments. I will participate in any gaming tournament that isn't a fighting game, in all honesty. I don't like fighting games because I am atrocious at them. I used to play Mortal Kombat, and I used to play Injustice, and I got my ass beat every single time, no matter what. So no fighting game tournaments. The next thing is I want to make the top 5 in multiple speedrunning categories. So I was trying that with Stray. I'm still, I think, 18th on Stray, but I want to do a lot of speedrunning and try to get into the top 5 for a lot. So like Stray, Little Nightmares 2, the Uncharted games. I gotta play them first before I try the speedrun, but the Uncharted games, stuff like that. I want to do speedrunning. I love speedrunning. It's fun. And then I want to be more consistent with my content. I've been on and off with my content due to work and stuff like that, so I'm going to try to be more consistent. I want to do at least 2 to 3 streams a week. Trying to build myself a schedule. Hopefully I can stick with the schedule for at least a couple months before my work changes again or something happens with my life. But yeah, that's something that I want to do. Now we're going to jump, I think the next thing is a fun little game I have called A Lot of Truths Then One Lie. So I have on the list a bunch of truths and one lie. I want to see if anybody can figure it out. Some of these will be really easy if you know me really well, because I probably have talked about it before, but we'll see. Truth 1, I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. Truth 2, I have 7 tattoos. Truth 3, I've lived in 5 separate countries. 4, I've visited 13 countries. 5, I'm a virgin. 6, I've been tased 7 times. 7, I can run a 5:30 mile. 8, I have never done drugs. 9, I've been in handcuffs. 10, I've lived in negative 60-degree weather. And 11, I'm afraid of clowns. Which one would you guys think is the lie? Because, there is one obvious lie on here that I know of, obviously. But, if you don't know me well enough, you probably wouldn't know. Crispy, come on. I talk to you more than most people. Make a guess. I gotta fix my face tracking. Oh my god. Also, tasers. Fun fact about tasers, dry stunning doesn't hurt as much as you think. The prongs are what hurt the most, in all honesty. The movement is so nice. I love my movement. Actually, can I make a poll? I can make a poll. I just thought about that. I'm not very good at... What the... Where's the button? Thank you. 1 or 2. 3 or 4. 5 or 6. 7 or 8. 9, 10, 11. There we go. Duration. I'll make 5. Couple. Okay. There we go. I made a poll. Great. Okay. On from this one. I think next up is my... I believe next up is the credits for everybody who has helped me out along this process. Yes, it is. Okay. So, first we got my model mom for my version 2, which is the current one I'm using. It's Akihika. She did a great job. I didn't know how well it was going to turn out, but I was looking for somebody who could create something I wanted, and she did wonderful. My rigger is Lady Cheese. She is also wonderful. There we go. She did a great job. As you can tell, I move around wonderfully. I just gotta adjust my settings again because I forgot to save. My panels were done by Meritori. These are new panels. I got some new panels for this one. I wanted to add some chibis to my panels and make it more me. Let's see. Next, we got the overlays and the scenes. I still have the same overlays and scenes from before, but they were done by Leaf VT. I love how they look already, so I'm not gonna change them. There was no need to. My bedroom background is by Kira. Kira background artist. They made my the cemetery, which actually I will they made the cemetery. Milliminty does my emotes. My badges were done by Emotes Maker. Not background art. Background music on my starting soon screen is Leave Sharon by the Neon Lights. I forgot to add this background music to it. And I'll always credit my first two, Model Mom and Rigger. My original Model Mom is Maya. I still have the model, and I'm going to keep the model and use it occasionally. And Kobutano was the Rigger for my first model. They both did a great job. They allowed me to get to where I'm at now, and I'll always thank them for that. I believe that's everything for this. Yeah. Alright, close that. You don't need to see my screen, my background. Alright.